Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Illuminators, you juggernauts, powerful and unstoppable. Observers, participators, getting in the game, getting off the sidelines, deciding to be a benevolent determinator, determining your character. Who are you? Who are you gonna be? It's all about character. Good to know. Boston C here, Boston C. Hope everybody's doing well. Just hanging out here above the sun. Yeah. So here we are. What are we up to? Is this gonna be episode 3, Boston C Musing? Free energy? Free energy? Oh yeah. Episode 3. What's today? It's the 12th of October, 2024. What's happening below the sun? You waking up? Everything changed in 2020, right? You know that. Is that right? That's right, Boston C. So we're in season 5, episode 10. Get popcorn above the sun. All right, let's talk free energy. What's free energy? You're free energy. You electromagnetic, plasmatic being you are. With your 4 brains. 4 brains. How is that possible? All right, just open up. Heart brain. Head brain. Belly brain. It's called intuition. In your body brain, which is a receiver and transmitter of electromagnetic plasmatic information. Key is you got to want to learn who you really are. That takes choosing. Once you choose this technology, because you know you're a technology, you're the authentic. Why are you spending so much time on the artificial? Artificial this, artificial that, artificial intelligence, artificial flavors. How about the authentic? You're authentic. You just tripped up in here, trying to sort it out up here. You got to live right here. Here's where you start. Right here. Not up here. And Boston C's just making a decision to do this. I know how to navigate the 4 brains. Not a big deal. Been doing it for a while. But to get up in the morning and to go to bed at night, that I'm in here instead of up in here with all the noise, can be a bad neighborhood up here, right? Find yourself on the wrong side of the street, right? So yeah, you know your heart brain, 100,000 times more electronic than this deal. And apparently we only use 5%. Okay. I think the other 95% is functioning, but you just don't know that it is. We'll talk about that. Settle down in here, right? Well, how do you do that, Boston C? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Keep your word. Gentle, keep your words soft and sweet. You never know which ones you're going to have to eat. Talking to Boston C. Not only do you got to frame up the words, but how you deliver the words, right? So that's where your throne is, right here. This is where your government is. You're a mountain, right? This is your mountain. You can go up into the hills and the valleys out here, but this is where you're seated, right? P48, abovethesun.io, it's what we call it. Go to abovethesun.io. Learn about P48 and QRST. That's all you need for life. You're good. What's P48? It's Philippians 4:8, right? Whatsoever. What should I focus on? What show should I watch on Netflix? Just focus on whatsoever things. True, honest, just, right? Pure, lovely, good report. I don't want to hear the bad report. I see the bad report. I get it. I'm not denying the bad report. Okay? But I'm staying in here. Working the magic. Working the good reports. Those are the papers I'm shuffling. So good. Segula Studios. Get this subliminal good stuff. This is called Cherish. You're cherished. You have your own unique dimensional reality. We all do. We're just bumping up against each other. You're a love technology. Get in the love game. Planet has a problem, right? You want to know what's the problem? It's got a love problem. Are you part of the humankind? Or the mankind? Or the big love kind? Religious would say the God kind. Are you saying that you're Boston C, that you're God? It's complicated. Just messing with you, having some fun. You gotta know who you are. In big love. It's the highest frequency there is. So wake up in that frequency, go to bed in that frequency. And then you can change the atmosphere in here. To be able to change the atmosphere in your family that you love, that sometimes you might not like. But they have their own unique dimensional reality. Big love's got them. Stop trying to change everybody's dimensional reality. You work on you. You do you. Strive to thrive in your own lane. Take out your own trash daily. Love big love. Practice loving big. It's not complicated, but it can be. I get it. All right, let's talk about it. And that was some free energy there. It's all free. Take out what you like. Spit out the bones. You're not going to hurt Boston C's feelings. Yeah. So season 1, we talked about your spirit, soul, and body, right? You're energetic, electromagnetic, plasmatic, right? Talked about being a love technology, right? It's amazing how we'll put together and how we create our own reality. Exercising our 4 brains. All synergistically. That's the QRST and abovethesun.io. Quantum relational synergistic trading. Yes, the synergy. Why are you kicking your own tail? Right? Getting caught up in the soul realm. You're a spirit that has a soul. Okay? So maybe you get your spirit and get your body 2 against 1, and then start to have an honest conversation with your soul, which is consciousness, it's your conscience, reason, right? Your mind. What do you have the mind of? Well, I have a mind to tell you a thing or two. All right, okay. You can do that. Do you have the mind of the anointing? You've been working, dealing with your junk, taking out your trash every day over an extended period of time. You've assimilated a lot of good things. Now it's becoming part of your DNA. Very cool, right? So what did we do on the second episode, Boston C? Well, we talked about vantage, right? Which is a position or a place, right? We're all in a position, and we're all in a place, and we are a position, and we are a place. So we're a vantage. Up high on a mountain, looking down in the hills and the valleys, having conversation, going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But here's where the power is, right here. Right? And that's why you focus on things that are true, honest, and just, that are pure, lovely, a good story. Who doesn't like to hear a good story? Virtue, just power, dynamo, and things you can get real excited about and be thankful for. You living in the land of thankfulness? You're thankful? A lot of gratitude? Are you honoring the little things in and around your life? Not having to go anybody, but wine 1-1 ain't gonna come get you, right? Keep taking 240 milligrams of suck it up. Always calling a ambulance. Where? I know it's hard. It's crazy down here with all the malevolence and the corruption, but they're going. And it's accelerating. They're going. Concretely bad ones are going. They can go in their unique dimensional reality and go and take it somewhere else and go sort it out in big love. And that's what's going down. You're overcomers. You're standers in the administration of truth. Yeah. So stay in your vantage. And in the days ahead, everybody has a vantage, right? Everybody has a perspective. We've talked about it. Everybody has a religion. It's a belief system. That's all it is. What's your religion? Oh, I don't really believe in anything. Might want to consider owning up on your religion there, Bobby. Love you. Right? So your vantage, your perspective in the days ahead, with the choices and the decision of the state of being, your character, who and what you're going to be in the days ahead. You've already become and you're becoming at the same time. And when you know better, you do better. What do? Just turn around and go the other way and think differently. Oh, religion calls that sin. Oh, missing the mark. Okay, I get it. Stop thinking about it. Just work on your A game, on you. You do you. Don't do Boston C. Don't do mom, dad, boyfriend, girl, husband, wife, nobody. You do you. Do it for a long time. Write your story. Then make that happen. It was from a Stanford grad speaking to Stanford business graduates in the last year. It was really cool. Made me think. I was like, yeah. A lot of times what everybody is doing, you need to be doing the opposite. Where everybody is, go the other way. Just to be the contrarian, to see what it's like. Right? And because you're doing all that, you're judging yourself, working on your deal, living your highest and best self. You're able to observe from a higher vantage point. And then you'll live the days below the sun in a state of advantage. Excuse me. Otherwise, you're going to live your days in disadvantage, trying to figure out, how did I get here? How come I can't get out of my own way? Yeah, it's a soul game, right? The imagination. What are you looking at? Not saying to live in your guilt and your shame, just stop doing the stuff that we're doing sometimes, right? Got to clean up the imagination. Austin C. been through it, right? Your emotions, how's your emotional well-being? You have the power to change all of it if you want to take the risk. You know what? Take a risk on you. Take a chance on giving yourself another chance. Yeah, I don't know, Boston C. It's pretty scary. I know, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about fear. I know my accent, I apologize. I'm always in and out. Boston, but I'm down here in the South, but I've been here for over half my life. So yeah, there's a lot of fear. A lot of porn fear. Ooh, lions and tigers and bears. Okay, I get it. So we're not denying that there's fear out there, but what is it? You've heard it in religious circles, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. F-E-A-R, right? False evidence appearing real. And that's true. Actually, it's fear. In that context, it's a negative, malevolent energy. Actually, it's feckless, weak, and effective. Fear is fearful, full of fear. A fearful, energetic, artificial reality. That's what the fear that's got you bound. It's a feckless, fearful, energetic, which means it has energy, but it can only feed off the dust of those that feed it, right? So when you get that in here, it flows up here, gets down into your intuition. You know what? I don't know what he's saying, but the water of my body's vibrating. Yep. Those are the 50 trillion cells that are going, go, 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 go. Yeah. So fear. And there's two types of fear, right? Even in the sense of fear below the sun. And I think I grokked it, right? I grokked it. At Boston C posts on X. So you can go to at Above the Sun Life, at Above the Sun Life. You know, and I'll post stuff and I'll take some headlines and have some fun with the headlines, and you got to stay funny and humorous and all that. But you want to help people get on the path of life. But this artificial reality based on fear, it's going. Gotta get the real fear. And we'll talk about that. But I did want to know what the definition, I grokked and asked, hey, give me a good, bad, good definition of fear. So bad fear It's irrational. Unless you want to be irrational. The fear that you're feeling, it's exaggerated too. It anticipates something unpleasant, danger. It paralyzes your actions. It skews your judgment. It leads to avoidance behaviors, right? It's restricting your life source. You're an energy being. This type of fear can be debilitating. Anxiety, phobias, chronic stress. These are all entities, if you will, living things that feed off of fear. Anxiety, phobias, chronic stress, diminished quality of life, unnecessary suffering, disproportionate to actual threats present. And so we all have crucibles, right? We all, on QRST, on butthesun.io, the Q is the quantum. It's your quantum entanglements that you didn't see coming, and then the assignments, the appointments that you know you have. And so sometimes you get caught up in an entanglement. It creates anxiety, depression, fear, all this stuff. Okay. Is that who you are? You're a spirit, right? Yes, boss, and see. So why am I feeling it? Because it's your soul. Your soul, that's where the heavy lifting is right there. That's where the magic. When your spirit and soul body coming together, rocking and rolling, playing rock, paper, scissors, and winning every time. Not saying doing it perfectly, right? So we all have our crucibles. So know that you're not alone. But here's a good fear, which, okay. So it's an emotional response to perceived threats and danger. Some call it the fight, flight, freeze. What do I do? What do I do? Right? So what's happening there? The body's preparing itself. Increased heart rate, heightened alertness. There's an adrenaline release. It prompts caution. Okay, some good stuff here. Promotes survival. Do you want to survive? Right? It motivates learning from past mistakes. And it enhances personal safety and well-being. So I get that. But here's another kind of fear. How about a fearless, energetic, authentic reality? How about that fear? So instead of the feckless, fearful, artificial reality, because we do create our own reality, right? So how about a fearless, energetic, flame on, authentic reality? Well, how do you do that? Get in your mountain. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Do you need self-control? Boston City needs some self-control. Sure. Are we faithful in the little things? Are we loving big love? Are we practicing loving big? Or are we spending a lot of time trying to win arguments? Especially with people that we love. And why are you spending all your energy in vibrating and other people's low vibrational frequency versus coming in and bringing what's needed in the situation, on the fly, spontaneous. Quantum entanglement just showed up. What do? You'll know when you get there because you've been practicing. So getting on your mountain, going up and down, checking the hills and the valleys. How am I doing? Boston, see you okay? We good? Yeah, we're good. You're thinking about that. I know. I'm working on it. All right, man, I'm just checking in. You ever talk to yourself? Where do you think big love is? He's in you, you're in him, right? It's all one deal. Well, I wish, God would just talk to me. I don't know. I think he's been spending a couple of minutes with you. Using some jabron. Called himself Boston C. Just trying to get out of my own way so he can come through. Wait a minute. Get out of my own way. It's all one deal. You're a big deal. You're a big deal. And we need all 8.2 billion people on the planet. But there's a lot of jabrones doing a lot of bad things. So, Boston, you just decide, well, I'm going to bring my A game, do the best I can. Don't worry about outcomes. Stop trying to make something happen. Right? Leverage the technology of choice. Leverage the technology of your will to choose well. Good choices produce good outcomes. Bad choices produce, right? So seat yourself at your table. Seat yourself at the high table. You're a good man. You're a good lady. A lot of people below the sun here in the scene love you, want to help you. A lot going on in the unseen, which is just like right here. It's not way over there. It's all around you. Right? 99.9% of the universe is plasma. Follow the science. They said it was a vacuum. Geez, Yeah, they missed it. Yeah, follow the science. A lot of good science has been around for a long time. But their discoveries were kiboshed because of the corruption still going on today. They're finished. Verdicts in. Rightly judged in truth. Whirlwinds of justice are blowing breezily on the concretely bad ones. Big love is going after them in their unique dimensional realities, as corrupt and malevolent as it is. Because when you leave this artificial reality, you're taking your authentic reality with you. You know that, right? You've heard about the, and then Boston C let you go. You heard about the life flash, right? Sperm fertilizing the egg, doing its deal. What just happened? You just happened. It's a true story, right? That's science. Oh, but they didn't tell us that there's a death flash. Oh, a death flash. What's happening there? It can be observed, but it's stealthy. When you're giving your last breath, flash of light, unseen but can be seen if you look out for it. guess what? In a mist, substance comes out from the body. And those tell story that my loved one was in the mist, turned into a full body, goes out the ceiling. Okay, love it. We're more than this. This is a great technology. But your spirit and soul want to work together to transform this deal. You already have eternal, everlasting life. There are those that are going to be transformed, transfigured, going to rock your world. The artificial, yeah, they'll extend life. I don't know, 100, 120, 150, who knows what's coming. You know, got to change body parts, this plate, and play Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Whatever. You do you. Not having a go. Right? Get the right kind of fear. Have a reverence for something bigger, much bigger. It comes out of the realm, a love realm. Have a reverence for it, honor it, desire it, and then lean in to that fearless, energetic, authentic reality. Yeah, that's the kind of fear. And then you can bring that fear to everyone and everything around you. All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking with Boston Sea. Might start on reading a book. I was thinking we'll keep these free energy episodes going. I'm going to start cracking this book. Maybe I'll share a little bit. I've had it for a while. I love reading books. Are you reading books? Get books. It's a book called The New Science of Heaven. Robert Temple. Wicked smart dude. Great book. Talking about plasma. It's alive. It's intelligent. Everything's alive. Everything is being observed. On the scene and in the unseen. But anyhow, Bruce Lipton, good dude, wicked smart, right? Biology of belief, right? Listen, the science of how thoughts control life. Let that sink in. So you're telling me that I create my own reality by what I'm thinking? Yep. Something to think about. We'll talk more about it. All right? So listen, make it a great day. Stay in the way, stay in the path. Love big love, practice loving big. Stay in your own lane, take out your own trash every day. All right? And until next time, Boston Sea love you. Up and away.